Let's say Jimmy Garoppolo starts this game and plays bad. What happens?
Okay, I feel like this could be worst case scenario for Shanahan. And I'm not talking about this season because I feel like no matter who plays, they're probably not going to win this game. That's most likely. But if Jimmy plays and looks really bad, what happens next is a bye week. And players now have free time to be on social media, to have interviews happen, and things start to slip. So if there is a group of players that want Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't look good, they may freely talk about some of that. And now all of a sudden you come back after the bye week and players have let some things be known that you did not want out there. And it can cause a lot of division. And that's what I'm worried about. I don't think that there's really a chance that division happens if Trey starts and plays good, because Kyle's always said that we will all know when he's ready. Well, if he starts and plays good, then everybody knows he's ready. But if Garoppolo starts and plays bad, there's a group of players that are like, listen, he was hurt. Why'd you roll him out there? And we've been wanting Trey the whole time. I just think that it could be really, really bad for Kyle's reputation and keeping this locker room together.
That makes sense. I also think it's just a worst case scenario because from Kyle's perspective, he doesn't want to go to Trey Lance because Jimmy sucks.
Right.
He wants to go to Trey Lance because Trey's a baller.
Yes.
And takes the decision out of his hands. So if, again, this is another reason that they shouldn't and won't play Jimmy Garoppolo this weekend. You put him out there at 75% against a really good team, what should you expect?
Right.
He's going to struggle. And now you're putting yourself in a position where the fans are going to demand Trey Lance. And that's what he's avoiding. He's avoiding having the decision taken out of his hands and having it be like, well, now I have to start Trey Lance, even though I'm watching Trey Lance in practice and the fans aren't, and I know and they don't, and this is a decision that's now taken out of my hand. I don't want that to happen. So what he can do now is start Lance this week, okay? And if Lance struggles, then you could say, well, he was just filling in. It was just a spot start. He's young. We're going back to Jimmy. But if he does really well, then it's so much easier of a transition. It doesn't make Jimmy look bad. It preserves Jimmy's trade value. He had a really good season. He had one bad game against the Seahawks when he got hurt. It's just cleaner. It's cleaner. Start Trey.
It is cleaner. It is cleaner.
And if he struggles, it's okay. If he plays great, that's great. If Jimmy plays and struggles, that's a disaster. And it's going to happen because either quarterback's going to – it's a very good opponent. You have to expect either quarterback to struggle. Who would you be more okay with struggling in this game? Trey.
Of course you would. Yes.
Trey. And if he happens to go out there and pull a Kaepernick and just dust him like Kaepernick dusted the Bears, thank you. That's the best thing that could happen to the organization. But Trey has to do that. And he's going to get the opportunity, I think.
Do you think the 49ers are really trying to preserve some trade value for Jimmy still? You think they're holding on to that hope?
Again, I think they're trying to buy. No, I think they're trying to buy Trey time. I think that Kyle's very conservative and very apprehensive. And he's nervous about Trey really stinking it up because I make him look bad. Yeah. So if Trey can go out there and just eviscerate Arizona and win the game, that just makes everything so easy for everyone. But if it doesn't happen that way and he really isn't ready, then you can be like, it's cool. We don't need him to be ready. That wasn't the plan. This is we're slow playing him. He's all going according to plan. Jimmy's back. He's healthy. It just makes it makes the organization feel like they're on top of things. All of a sudden, you're wildly, desperately turning to Trey when he's not ready. And that could be, that could be what's happening. I think he's trying to avoid that. And I just feel like he's trying to follow the Jim Harbaugh playbook from 10 years ago.
Yeah. Pretty much. But he's following the Nagy playbook, unfortunately. So he's trying, but it's not really working, in my opinion.
Well, we'll see. If Lance starts this weekend and he plays well against Arizona and wins, you'll never see Jimmy Garoppolo ever again. It's over.
Yeah.
But if he goes out and completes 40% of his throws and throws 3 picks, we'll probably see Jimmy after the bye week, for better or for worse. See how it goes.